Paris, 1925, the city was alive with gossip. Newspapers were whispering about the rising cost of maintaining the Eiffel Tower. Rumors spread that the iconic structure had become too expensive, and that the government didn't know what to do with it. And somewhere in a luxurious Paris hotel suite, one man was listening carefully. His name was Victor Lustig. Elegant suit, polished shoes, perfect manners. He didn't look like a criminal. He looked like money. Lustig forged government documents, stamped them with official seals, and summoned 6 of the most powerful scrap metal businessmen in France. The invitation claimed to be confidential, to discuss a sensitive government matter. The men arrived nervous, curious, and greedy. Inside the suite, Lustig closed the curtains, lowered his voice, and dropped the bombshell. "Gentlemen, the French government has decided to dismantle the Eiffel Tower." He claimed the tower was rusting, too costly to maintain, nothing more than a giant metal liability. And now, the French government wanted to sell it for scrap, a multi-million franc opportunity, one that had to be kept secret to avoid public outrage. He showed his forged documents. He led them on a private tour of the Eiffel Tower, pretending to take measurements. He even bribed the guard, just to make everything feel real. Among the bidders, one man stood out, André Poisson, nervous, insecure, desperate to prove himself in business. Lustig sensed weakness. He leaned in and whispered, "You know, a man in my position expects a little consideration." Poisson paid him the bribe, then paid for the Eiffel Tower contract, then watched Lustig vanish with the money. Humiliated, Poisson never reported the crime, and Lustig knew it, because weeks later, he returned to Paris and sold the tower a second time. No con artist in history has ever sold a national monument, much less twice. Only Victor Lustig, the man whose charm was more valuable than money itself. And when police finally hunted him down years later, they found a note in his pocket. It read, "I never conned anyone. I simply gave people what they wanted, the chance to believe." But perhaps his greatest con wasn't selling a tower of iron. It was forging a legend of gold, a story so captivating that even 100 years later, we still pay to hear it, proving his final point: the most valuable thing he ever sold was the story of Victor Lustig itself.